When I take stock of all the things that I have attracted over the course of my life thus far, even from when I was unwell to where I am now, I think it comes down to gaze, not focus, but the act of gazing, awareness, being aware. Truthfully, I never could focus intently on any one thing. I never did feel attachment to anything that I did desire. I never followed those rigid rules of manifesting that other teachers teach us, and yet I still manifested. This video is a story of all of my successes that I can remember, and maybe some may inspire you. I don't know, I guess we'll see. When I was in 5th grade, there was a guy in my class who had the exact same complexion as me. On his cheek, his left cheek, he had a beauty mark. And I remember distinctly during class, I would just wander off and gaze at this guy's left cheek, his beauty mark specifically. I would just sit there like this, and I would just smile. It was so beautiful to me, this beauty mark on his left cheek, a dude with the same complexion as me. It was gorgeous to me. Thank God he never noticed me, I don't think, because I would have looked so weird just staring at him. Like, it was really odd. I was a creepy kid. Years later, I noticed randomly in the mirror that I had a beauty mark on my left cheek, and it is there till this day, a constant reminder right on my face that energy flows where attention goes. And that's all I ever needed to know about manifesting. Just pay attention to the things I like. I never had an obsessive eye over anything that I desired. I just moved towards it as I gazed at it, as I was aware of it. I never felt any sort of doubt regarding anything that I wanted, because I was never dependent upon having it. I wasn't dependent upon any desire of mine. I wasn't attached to it. You can have a desire and know that you don't really need it to survive. And if your very survival is not depending upon this thing, if it isn't, then why are you so desperate? Why are you so aggressive and anxious? There were times when I didn't even notice any time delays or setbacks. There were more times when I didn't even notice when I did in fact manifest this thing. I would just sit back one day and notice on an old vision board of mine a picture of a weight that I am right now. In fact, this was exactly how I lost 50 pounds, and I took 50 pounds off, and I'm currently taking the rest of it off in that exact way. It's working very well. The way I do things may not work for everyone, and that's just because it's not for everyone. I value the colors of life, and I love learning and growing just as much as achieving and accumulating. There are more than one ways to attract all of your desires, no matter what they may be. And anybody who tries to make you think otherwise, it's just a limited thought, because I'm sitting right in front of you, on your phone, on your laptop, your screen, whatever. And I do not do things by just one book. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. If you get me, you get it, okay? Gaze at your desires. Gazing implies noticing what you want, but allowing the energy to flow, allowing yourself to be pulled towards it. You don't really notice anything else around you because you're gazing at this beautiful thing. Gazing is being aware of this beautiful thing and looking upon it with favor and admiration, appreciation, being satisfied with even just the idea of it, because in your mind, it's just that perfect. even the idea of it is enough to uplift you. Now I know there are so many people who want to attract what they would consider to be larger goals, yachts, swanky mansions, followers, millions and millions of followers who follow them just because. And these are all wonderful goals. And when I was younger, they were mine. I wanted these things and I was getting them. Maybe you have noticed or not, but you'll often see these really weird illustrations and really botched animations in my videos. And that's because I used to be an erotic artist. At my height, this side hustle of mine was making me $5,000 a month pre-inflation at age 22, 24, off commissions alone for simply drawing singles and couples in my weird erotic style. I was being commissioned by European erotica artists. I had over 100,000 followers on my art Instagram and 100,000 followers on my personal Instagram. I was even featured in an article in the Washington Post. I remember faintly the day when I received that email from the journalist from the Washington Post, and I was reading through, and I remember one thing very clearly though about this was that I simply thought and felt to myself nothing more than, this is pretty cool. This is a really cool experience. Oh, cool. It was very unattached, very nonchalant about it. It just felt like a really cool thing to happen. That was basically it. I have been aware of the law of attraction since age 17, but I never used any sort of rigid rules to manifest these things that I have attracted in my life now or even in the past, except to just notice what I wanted in my thoughts and through images, just to notice things that I liked. In fact, back then, these weren't even my goals. They were just things I noticed that I liked. I just loved to draw erotica. It was a bit of a devil child. I knew it'd be wonderful to experience these things, but in my mind, they were so perfect and so beautiful that I was satisfied with just the idea, And so I had followers, money, my past idea of beauty, recognition in the field I chose. I manifested all of that, even with my alternative way of doing things, by just gazing at them and moving gently towards them. But mentally, I was not okay. The law can get you anything you want, but it is up to you to know what you truly need and to want what you need. Back then, I wanted big, flashy things, impressive things, and after my 2020 crash, I just wanted deeper things. I wanted peace. I wanted silence. I wanted solitude. I wanted a reconciliation with my family. I wanted to manifest a reconciliation with myself. I wanted my mental health back, liberation from caring about others' opinions regarding me, the ability to create without fear of judgment, and then not to even notice the judgment. I wanted to learn how to love others and myself. I wanted to manifest self-respect, respect for others and their time here on earth. I wanted to manifest wholeness. And the law of attraction got me that too. The simplest explanation I can give you is this. Gazing simply means your desires are your North Star. They're guiding you. You are aware of them. You pay attention to them. You are aware of what you like, of what you want. As you go about your life, you follow inspired actions out of love while gazing at what you want and what you like, while noticing how beautiful it looks from where you are now. I ended up deleting my whole erotic art career. It just wasn't making me happy anymore. All the money, all the followers gone. I took some time off the internet to focus on what I really wanted, which was, as nerdy as it sounds, more higher education, more certifications, my mental health, reconciliations, and more. And I got it all. And even though financially I had to rely on my main job at the time, unsurprisingly, I did survive. And I noticed 2 years after that somewhere along the lines I had found other ways to bring my income right back up to where it used to be, but this time through methods and means that actually fulfilled me. They weren't just a rebellion project, they actually fulfilled me as a result of me finding fulfillment within myself. I guess this is why Joseph Campbell said to follow your bliss. The law can get you what you want, but it is up to you to know what you truly want and to want the things that you love. Sewn into the seams of all of my manifestations, the common denominator was always paying attention to what I loved from a lens of love while doing what I loved. And this is my truth. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I truly do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I trust that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this one. So, how did you like today's video? And what video would you like to see next? You let me know in the comment section down below. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Toodles.